Haiti's Prime Minister Ariel Henry has announced his resignation, passing the baton to a transitional council tasked with restoring order to the violence-plagued nation. In his resignation letter dated Wednesday, Henry cited the current state of affairs as the impetus for his decision to step down. He expressed gratitude to all who stood alongside him during challenging times, acknowledging the collective effort in serving the nation. Recent weeks have seen Haiti gripped by chaos and rampant gang violence, with criminal factions targeting government institutions and pushing social order to the brink of collapse. The Caribbean nation's Finance Minister Michael Patrick Boisvert has been appointed as interim Prime Minister until a new government is formed, according to an ex-post from Henry's office on Thursday. Haiti, a country, is at crossroads in the search for solutions to overcome this multi-dimensional political crisis that has lasted for so long and the consequences of which are detrimental to the population, to property and both public and private infrastructures, Boisvert said at the swearing-in ceremony at the Prime Minister's office, Villa de Aquil. A transitional council comprising 7 voting members and 2 non-voting observers has been entrusted with the duty of appointing a new Prime Minister and cabinet. This committee will wield specific presidential powers until the inauguration of a new president-elect, scheduled no later than February 2026. Henry had previously declared his intention to resign upon the determination of the nation's future leadership, leading to the establishment of the Transitional Council shortly thereafter in March. The Caribbean Community and Common Market welcomed the Council's formation in a statement early this month, hoping it would mark a new beginning for Haiti. Since February, an insurgent alliance of gangs has launched attacks in the capital, Port-au-Prince, causing the city's international airport and seaport to cease operations. This disruption has severed critical supply lines for food and aid, prompting an influx of evacuation flights for foreign nationals. With the city effectively isolated, hospitals have been vandalized and essential supply warehouses have been raided as social unrest intensifies. According to the UN, nearly 5 million Haitians are grappling with acute food insecurity, a condition where the lack of adequate food directly threatens lives and livelihoods. Meanwhile, the UN Human Rights Office has highlighted the pervasive issue of underreported and unpunished sexual violence in Haiti. A distressing report documents instances of rape and coerced sexual relations with gang members, alongside escalating levels of gang-related violence across the country.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.